part one of how I found out my baby dad was still. Okay, y'all, this is my first story time, so y'all gotta bear with me. Okay. So around this time, back in 2022, I think I had allowed my baby daddy to come stay with me. So hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta work with me now. Okay, when he was staying with me, I guess one night he went out. Then he came back. He was like, his phone dropped off the car and he couldn't find it. And he was like mad and shit like that. I'm like, just chill. Like, you can hold my son's phone so you can get you another phone. So I ended up letting him hold my son's phone or whatnot. And I ain't gonna lie, the same night that he had got the phone logged in and this and that, I had already had it in my head that I was gonna go through it, like, cause I'm nosy. So I waited till he went to sleep, got the phone, and I was going through it. But I know my homegirl, like, she's real good when it comes down to going through a nigga phone. So I'm like, girl, I got the phone, pull up. She done pulled up, we going through it, this and that. So I had done seen him, he text a gay guy, but the message, it was unsent. So it was an unsent message to the gay guy, and it was the gay guy sending like the eyes emoji, and that's all I seen. That was it. So then he had two different like gay men blocked. So I seen that, and I went back to the house and I woke him up and I'm like, "You gay? Like, you're gay." So he waking up looking confused. He like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I went through the phone, and why are you texting a punk? Like, and why do you have all these punks blocked?" He was like, "Man," like he got so mad, y'all. He was like talking real loud. He was like, "Man, these punks, if a punk trying to add me or follow me this and that, of course I'm gonna block them." Da 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 da. Lies, y'all. That was red flag right there. I should have walked away right then and there, or whatever. So he going back and forth, me and him going back and forth, and me being naive, y'all, I still let him stay with me or whatever. Okay, so I think this was like June 2022 or whatever. So let's fast forward to July. July come around. Like, I was just so fed up with him because he wasn't helping me. He was eating all the groceries, wasn't providing nothing, like doing nothing for my son. Always gone. So I was just like over it at this point. So I was waiting for him to come home or whatever, but like 3 came around. I'm like, I'm tired, I'm finna go to sleep. I just sent him a text or whatever. So I sent him a text, like basically give him the rundown, like, you need to step up. Like, you're gonna have to either help me or you gonna either have to leave. So after that, I went to sleep. I woke up, he was on the couch, and yeah, I went to go run my errands, came back, he was still asleep. So I ended up having to leave again. So I left again, came back, he was up and moving. So I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, you got my text? Like that. So he was like, yeah, I got it. So I'm like, what you gonna do? He's talking about, I'ma leave. Girl, y'all, why you said that? Because that just pissed me off, because bitch, you been staying with me, and bitch, you ain't help me with nothing. Then when I like, yeah, you gonna rather leave than help. So that just pissed me off. So I was like, bitch, leave. Like, you gonna have to leave now. Like, yeah, you gonna have to leave now. So he was like, you wanna help me? You can start putting stuff on the porch. So I done start putting stuff on the porch, putting stuff on the porch. So I'm like, and my son's phone, I need it. So he went to tell him, nah, you ain't getting shit, bitch. Da, 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 da. I ain't getting nothing. So he went downstairs. So I'm thinking he leaving because he was walking down to the car. I was like, come get this shit. Don't leave this shit on the porch. So he come back with a pad. If you know, I don't want TikTok to be in this video. But he put the pad on the deep freezer. So I grab it because it's like, you're not trying to give me my son's phone. You're not going to get this. I grab it, put it up. So after that, he like, I think I locked him out after that, I think. So he was just knocking, like telling me that he needs his pet. So I don't know, I just felt like he was about to, because I stayed upstairs at the time or whatever. So I just knew he was going to, I don't know. But I kind of felt it when he stopped knocking that he was going to do something crazy. But I just didn't know what he was going to do. So, y'all, remind you, I stay upstairs. I have a balcony. And when I tell y'all, it's no light poles, no like nothing he can like grab on to get on top of the balcony. So I'm not thinking that he's finna jump on top of the balcony. Next thing you know, y'all, I hear thump. So I already knew he had done jumped on top of the balcony. The door. Then I forgot to lock the door, y'all. So I ran into my room and locked the door. So at this point, from my room, you could talk to somebody through like the balcony, like if I open a window. So I open a window. I'm like, all you gotta do is give me my son phone, and I'll give you the pet. So he said, "Not, bitch, you ain't get shit. Give me my motherfucking stuff." Da 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 da. So like at this point, we going back and forth for like some minutes now. Like I'm tired of arguing. So I done got some scissors. So I'm like, I'm about to pour this shit out if you don't give me my son phone. So we ended up trading like through the window. I gave him his bag, he gave me my cell phone. Why did he do that? I don't know if he thought that I didn't know the pin code, but over the time that he had the phone, I always watched him put the pin in. So I guess he thought I couldn't get into it, y'all. So okay, so y'all, now that he done got his pet, so I'm at the like the screen though. I don't like the I'm talking shit. I'm like, bitch, you could jump down from the balcony because you're not finna come through my house. You could jump down. So, I'm just talking shit like that. So, he eventually, I had went in the room, laid down. He eventually jumped down from the balcony. So he get to being at my door, being at the door. He was like, bitch, I need some trash bags. I'm gonna keep knocking, da da da. So I just didn't want him to be over here, like over there with all that, like making all that noise. So I threw him some trash bags out the door, and he bagging the shit up or whatever. So I had to leave to go get my mom from work around this when all this was going on. So I had to eventually leave out the house. So remind y'all, my kids were, I think they was in their room watching TV. So we had to walk outside. So I walked outside, and I don't know what triggered this animal, but he just went to going crazy. Like then went to like breaking like the porch light, or like just doing crazy shit. So I just walked right past him or whatever, cause bitch, you doing too much. So after that, and around this time, before I left, I put the phone up because I didn't want to walk out and he tried to grab it from me. So I had the phone up in the house. So fast forward, I got back home and his stuff was off the porch. So someone just told me to look out my window. I look out my window, he got like his clothes and stuff like stashed down stairs or whatever. So after that, I'm going through the phone or whatever, and I see messages of this same punk that he had blocked. Remember I told y'all in the beginning he had this punk blocked on Instagram and what's name, but he had a different page. This is a page that I wasn't logged into, because remember I told y'all the whole time he was there, I had his information or whatever, but it was another account. So I seen messages between him and the gay boy. So I'm like, hold on, y'all. Well, time about to run out. If y'all want a part 2, just comment and let me know y'all want a part 2, and I'll let y'all know what I seen in the messages, and yeah.